Alright boys, beep, let's do this. First thing first, natty stuff. Some LUI dives to the socks out of the box. Natty, not impressive, of course, midsection, but then again, bruh. This is pretty much, quite frankly, I think the max I can achieve naturally with 2 testes. It is still hard as hell. My cuts are not orthodox by no means, but it works for me. This year was a little bit different. It is harder, not because of the cut itself, but because of some weird stuff like tendonitis, baby please, on both shoulders and even some elbows, and a lot of joints were hurting, wrist. And believe it or not, it might seem non-believable, but it has mostly to do with social media and computer work, right? I mean, if you work a lot and you swipe a lot and try to answer fans with your thumbs day in, day out, repeatedly, basically it might basically create some tendonitis, baby please. But right now I'm trying to lay off my social media. I leave my handheld, my cell phone away, and that's what's up. It happened to me like 10 years ago because of my job back then. I was working with computers, of course. The keyboard I was not using it properly, resulting in issues. It started with the wrist and then it went up to the elbows and to actually the shoulders. A lot of you might be familiar with this, but that's what's up. So that's it. This is the max I can achieve naturally. More than this, I will probably jeopardize my health and my testes will stop functioning. I cannot go lower than 60 grams of fat on it daily at my body weight, and that's it. That's it. At 41, I think I'm okay, and I'm really okay with it. So let's proceed, shall we? Video is not about me. It's about Philip Heath, that dude who has 5 Sandows in his belt already, and you know what? He means business. As you guys know, I made a prediction video. Undoubtedly, without a single shred of doubt, I put him winning this show against all odds. What I mean by that is that a lot of people hate Phil Heath. Not only his fellow competitors, but if you are in the secrets of the gods of the IFBB, you will know that somehow he's very divisive as a persona. Very polarizing. I guarantee you that. The very institution, the establishment of that institution, I mean, some people love him, some other people really are divided when it comes to their opinion about him. Why? Phil Heath is pretty much the first Mr. Olympia that came in a social media era, even more so than Jay Cutler. Back then, there was not a big deal about Facebook, about Instagram, about Twitter, about YouTube, so on and so forth. So all eyes are on him, right? And believe it or not, I deal with this on a daily basis. In our basically medium that is social media, a lot of content, a lot of followers are young boys, and you know, they're boisterous. It's normal, it comes with the territory, so they voice their opinion in a very drastic way. This is how boys act. They're straight to the point. They hate you, they troll you, or they love you and they fan worship you to the extreme. So it's the both spectrum, and this guy is in the middle of it. He happens to be the champion for the 5 last years, right, where the social media is booming. So every eye is on him. He is scrutinized, and God knows who is talking. Luimarco. I was like the voice destroying Phil Heath. Merely like 2 years ago, I was making the most watched content about him in the whole world. And I was busting his testes on a daily basis. And he came to me, he answered me back and forth. We were going at it, me and him, on social media. And it created havoc, right? Did it work for him? I hope that I think so actually, that my criticism was basically boosting his self-awareness at the gym. And case in point, Exhibit A, last year when he entered Mr. Olympia, the very first gesture was him pointing to his midsection, saying, bro, I got no bubble gut. I was busting his testicles about the bubble gut on a daily. So I did about Rolly Winkler, right? And Rolly Winkler admitted, said, bro, thank you for your criticism. And right now I'm taking care of my bubble gut and this and that. So I'm not taking credit, but it is where it is. I just happen to be the most viewed reporter when it comes to Mr. Olympia and other bodybuilding events. Like, thanks to you guys. I mean, my contest is the first one to be watched. Now, in this video, he voices rather directly the opposition, and he's talking mainly about his foes, not about the establishment, but rather about the guys who will step on stage next to him. And I have some names in my head. In my reckoning, first thing he is addressing, the first guy he's addressing is Dexter the Blade Jackson, the guy who placed second last year, and he's coming with a 2 winning spree. He won the Arnold Classic, of course, main event. He won the New York Pro. Sorry about that. He won the New York Pro, and then he won actually another competition down in South Africa versus Boobander twice, right? So he's coming with a winning basically spree behind his belt, and he voiced actually his will to try to take out the crown of Phil Heath, and he is the guy who is the closest to him right now. I think he also is addressing to a lesser extent though Sean Flexitron Roden, who basically I believe he is the greatest threat this year. I think this year Sean Roden is posed to create a surprise. I think Sean Roden this year will be even better than Dexter Jackson. It's just my opinion. Not because Dexter Jackson blocked me on Instagram. For the record, Dexter Jackson blocked me on Instagram. Why? Because I reposted a conversation between him and a fan talking about Kevin Levrone. The thing is, Dexter Jackson said, bro, Kevin Levrone never beated me back in the day and he will never beat me again. And one of you guys, a fan, replied respectfully with facts to Dexter Jackson. He said, bro, Kevin Levrone beated you countless times, repeatedly, and he gave all the contest, right? And then I reposted that. Probably Dexter didn't like it, and he blocked me. It's fair game. I got no problem, I got no beef versus Dexter. Hence, Phil Heath blocked me back in the day, and we're cool now. I mean, sometimes we write me back and forth, me and Phil Heath. But let's take a look at the seriousness of this message of Phil Heath. I will speak over a bit because there's some music. As you guys know, YouTube does not salute the music, but let's do that, bro.
For all you competitors watching, I'm fucking coming. I'm coming ready.
That's what's up. Look at the forearm development, bro. Look at that freaking forearm. Absolutely properly saluted.
I've been proven to do it 5 times now, going for 6.
That's what's up, bro. Hopefully YouTube will accept this because I'm talking over it.
Work on this other hand because there's too many sandals for one hand, so I gotta work on this one. I say whatever I gotta say to get myself motivated.
That's what's up. His training is shoulder centric, always shoulder centric.
I'm the fucking dream killer.
I'm the freaking dream killer. That's what's up, bro. I love this workout. Absolutely special.
I wouldn't be a champion if I didn't have that mindset. Because you're all trying to crush my dreams. Your dream to be Mr. Olympia, I'm here to crush that shit.
There we go. He said, bro, I'm a freaking dream killer. I need to work on this arm for me to hold a 6th Sandow. This is my mindset. This is how I do it. You want to come here to crush my dream? I'm here to crush your freaking dream, bro. I'm ready. And he said it the first thing to his fellow competitors. So let's take a look at this first sentence again because it is the most right in your face, bro.
For all you competitors watching, I'm fucking coming. I'm coming ready.
That's what's up. For all you competitors watching, I'm freaking coming, and I'm coming ready. For anywhere, Phil Heath just has a new radial brachialis or brachioradialis coming over his freaking radial brachialis. I mean, his forearms are just insane. They're just outrageous, almost insulting. They are freaking pissing, as Jason Genova says. Only rivaled in my reckoning by that of freaking Boobander. These two guys are dominant. Phil Heath is serious. He reached his cruising speed. He's a mature man. I think he's no longer a juvenile in the in this freaking discipline. As a testament, you can see his gray hair and his beard, absolutely properly saluted. The choice of the music is mildly saluted, Phil Heath, although you are biracial, but listening to this rock music, in my reckoning, is not properly saluted. That's what's up, guys. No fanboyship. Just being honest, I think that if all goes well, if this gentleman does not destroy his self, he does not injure himself, if he does not get killed like Tupac in Las Vegas or freaking Biggie Small in LA, nobody will dethrone him this year. Although a lot of people, some very high guys in the establishment, dislike him. Maybe he's very polarizing, but he will impose his will. His physique will do the talk. If all goes well, he will be able, for certain, to hold back the best version of Dexter Jackson, who will probably be as good as last year, but it's always not enough. At top of the game, Triple A, game ready, Phil Heath kills Dexter Jack any day of the week. Even if Dexter Jackson is a marvelous physique who lasted in the game more than anybody, Phil Heath is just of another breed. He took the muscular development to another level. Nobody was able to reproduce his 3D effect, especially from the back. Never, ever heard of. Dude is not wide. He's narrow from the shoulders, right? And thank that freaking Persian guy called Hani Rambod. A lot of people don't give him credit because he's not very vocal. He's not very active in social media. But Hani Rambod, right, is a marvelous guru. He is a genius. He is an Einstein of bodybuilding. If you study his technique, he's not doing it just like that. He's not only a guru from the chemical side, but he trains these guys. He's always with them. He's also with Mr. Olympia Phil Heath and with Mr. Olympia Jeremy Bondia, right? If you think about it, their training is deltoid centric, which is a very connecting muscle to that limb up there, the arm. Just like the glute is the central or connecting muscle of the leg. You build your upper body around the shoulder. These two guys have the best shoulders basically in their field. In bodybuilding, the shoulders of Phil Heath are stupendous, and he builds the rest of the physique around it. Very good. Take a look again at that special lat here. Let me remove the freaking music so you guys will comprehend and watch. This is textbook. If you guys can do this, and 35 is heavy. Do not try to do it like Phil Heath. You don't have his mass development nor his strength. 35 is already very heavy. Look at that. Look at that. He holds it there and he works the other lateral. Absolutely proper. This is shoulder centric. This is science right there. This guy will win Miss Olympia. He will impose. I personally still think that Phil Heath sometimes is arrogant. It is part of his persona. And as game day approaches, as last year I was doing better with him on social media, I'm expecting him this year that he will lay off from Instagram. Usually the last 2 weeks he shuts down his Instagram because he gets really sensitive, and a lot of fans, a lot of trolls get into his skin, under his skin, and he gets irate quite easily. I'm expecting him this year to be more mature, and he will probably redirect the anger, because he is angry, and his rage rather towards his competitors, namely Dexter Jack and also Fraxentron Roden. I don't think this message was by no means redirected towards Kevin Levroni. It is just my opinion. Tell me what you guys think about it. I salute you guys on it daily. This Olympia will be exciting. And as usual, as last year, luimarco's outlet will be the most viewed, the most followed by bodybuilding fans all over the world. Thanks to you guys. It is what it is. Be saluted.